Chen, and today I would like to share my presentation too. So think of I'm as the the manager of the product called the healthy drink, and the product's great, but it's not making the money. So the first way for me is just to research to understand the strategy of the company that is currently having. The first for me will be to identify and evaluate data relevant to the company strategy, both internal and external. And second will be define the internal and external environment to be analyzed. And the last thing is to use several analytical tools such as Porter's 5 forces analysis, SWOT analysis, and value chain analysis to understand the strategy of the company and to see how we can improve from there. So what type of data I'm going to collect? That's for the first step. So there are two types of data that could be relevant, the primary and the secondary data. They're about the internal organization and external environment that the organization is part of and operates in. So one example, both like primary and secondary data can be gathered internally within the organization and external to the organization. One example of internal secondary data will be past and present sales trend patterns of the healthy drinks, the product we were talking about. Originally, this data was collected to serve the purpose of financial performance or accounting. But now it can be used to look at patterns in sales over the past certain time areas to understand why we're facing the sales things and try to help us to find out, okay, maybe what's the reason of the decreased sales? Could it be like seasonality, or could it be any other factors that can be discovered through the past patterns? And this next one will be the some strategic tools to use after we get the data. I would recommend to use 5 Whys, SWOT, and Pesto. 5 Whys techniques was developed to and fine-tuned within Toyota Motor Corporation as a critical component of its problem-solving training. To use tool, I will invite all the affected parties to a 5 Whys meeting as soon as the problem are similarly identified, and keep asking the whys until we figure out what's the root cause behind the surface problems. And from there, we can take actions to really improve the situations. And the SWOT is really can be used to analyze both internal and external environment. But here I will use it as internal. SWOT stands for strengths, weakness, opportunity, and threats. And this process involves specifying the objective of the business, venture or project, and dividing the internal and external factors that are favorable and unfavorable to achieve the objective. From this exercise, I can understand what's the core value or core strengths and the weakness of the company to actually serve and market this product, the healthy drinks. Then move to the Pesto. Pesto analysis is a framework used by organizations to analyze and monitor the macro environment factors, external market environment, which have an impact on the company. Pesto stands for politics, economics, social, legal, environment, and technology. It helps really understand what's the outside environment of the company and what factors we can use to best beneficial to serve our own purpose. So after conducting all this analysis, some actions I would recommend for the company to take one of them could be reallocate product positioning. After understanding your strengths, your weakness, and outside environment, you really should find since it's a really good product. It could be the product is not aiming the right customer. You could do some market research to find what's the best way to market a product and shift your marketing focus on that. So hopefully there will be like a better financial performance and the marketing sales based on that actions. So here's what I want to share. Thank you, and feel free to let me know if you have any comments and feedback. Thank you so much.